lovelies. So, oh my god, here we fucking go. Okay, I am very excited for this video. So I am filming this in advance. I'm filming this the 25th of December, but it's going up in January. So by the time this goes up, I've already probably started working on this TBR, but I got this little container, like this little storage box for Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, let me just put my monthly, let me start making physical monthly TBRs, and let me start pulling from a prompt jar to pick the books, and then just have some physical reads. I don't know how many we're gonna pick. We're gonna see how many can fit in here. I do have a couple ideas of the books that I want to pick. So we're going to try to get books corresponding to that. We do have some physical books behind me, but then we also have books across from me. And I'm also going to pick from like library books. So we have mini selections. So I think we're going to start out with like 6, and then we'll see how much room is left in the thing to pick. So I'm going to shake it up. And we're just going to pick. We're going to pick a couple. So, well, actually, no, because I like picking multiple times. So, I'm just going to pick prompt 1. And yeah, I have a couple plans for reading in January, so we're going to try to pick those books for some prompts. Okay, dual POV. So, it has to be a book with dual POV. The big one that I want to read in January is Alchemized by Sin-Lin Yu. I don't know if it has dual POV, but we're going to check that first and foremost. We're going to check if it has dual POV. I feel like it doesn't, because it doesn't have any like chapter. Okay, I don't think Alchemized has dual POV, at least that I can see, so this does not fit the bill. So let's see, dual POV. Hold on, are any of the books behind me planned that I want to check? Hang on, let me get up and check one of the books. Okay, I found a book that fits the bill. So we're going to do Never Lie by Freida McFadden, because I do really want to read this in January, because they do get snowed in. And so I'm very excited, because I still want to read this in like wintry vibes. So I'm still going to be reading like holiday winter books in January, because the vibes will still be there. But they get snowed in, so I really wanted to do this one. And like the prologue has Adrian, and then the chapter 1 has Trisha, not Tricia. Trisha, and then chapter 2 doesn't have a thing, but then like chapter 3 Adrian, and then Trisha, so it has Adrian and Trisha, so it counts. So we're gonna do Never Lie, because I do really want to read this in January. So I'm gonna put Never Lie right there, or actually let me move this and put this over here so you can see a little stack. Okay, let's pick our next prompt. And I did not put this one back in so we don't redraw it. Okay, let's see what this one says. A paranormal romance. Okay, do I have any paranormal? Okay, I have Mate back here by Allie Hazelwood, but I kind of want to save this for like fall season for the vibes. So let's see, paranormal romance. Excuse me, thank you. Paranormal romance. I don't think I have any other ones behind me. I might have to redraw, because paranormal romance, yeah, I'm gonna redraw on that one, because Alchemized is fantasy, not paranormal romance. So okay, let's pick, let's see, read a book that you've started but never finished. So a book that I have soft DNF before. Let's see, 2 options from there, and then back here we have 0 options. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ignite Me by Tahira Malfi. This is a library book. I started this. I don't know if my bookmark is still in here. I don't think it is. I think I took it out. But I started Ignite Me and then I soft DNF'd it because I wasn't in the mood, and I wasn't in the mood to read like a physical book. So I'm going to choose Ignite Me so that way I can continue this series. Okay, so technically prompt 4, but also technically prompt 2 since we, or 3 since we repicked. So prompt number 3. Let's do this one because that one's good. Okay. Read a romance contemporary. Okay, so contemporary romance. Let's see. These are dark romance. That's contemporary, but that's book 2 in a series. Okay, I don't have, well, yeah, I'm not doing that. Contemporary. That's a rom, well, that's dark rom-com, so that doesn't count. Those are thrillers. Contemporary. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to get up though, but I have to go retrieve this book. Okay, I retrieved it. So I'm going to do The Mistake by Elle Kennedy because I really need to continue this series, and I keep avoiding this series because of this fucking book. I have soft DNF for this book like 3 times, but I have to. I just have to push myself through this to get to the score. I feel like I'm going to love every single other book, but I feel like this is just the one that I've got to get past. But it's 307 books, but we're gonna do The Mistake because I need to get the fuck through this book. You know what I mean? So this is going to be our 3rd prompt and 3rd book. Okay, we are halfway through. Let's pick prompt number 4. Newest addition to the TBR. Okay, I am going to do Alchemized on this because it's like the newest addition to the TBR that I have physically. Like, I've added books recently, but I don't have any of them physically. So we're going to do Alchemized for this one because I want to do a reading vlog for this in January so fucking badly. So we're going to do Alchemized. And like, we'll go over what these books are about at the very end, by the way. Okay, prompt number, prompt number 5. We have 2 more, and then we'll see how many fit in the thing. And if we need to draw extra, we will, because I want to have that box full of books. So, okay, a book with a good first line. Okay, a book with a good first line. Okay, I want to do another library book because I have a lot of library books that need to go back. So we're gonna try all of these library books. So good first line. Okay, so we have Scythe and Sparrow by Reed Weaver. The first line is, hold on, I gotta get to the first line. Okay, the first line is, if you hit someone in the back of the head hard enough, you can pop their eyeballs right out of their face. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, very interesting. Next one, we have Not So Perfect Strangers by L.S. Stratton. Let's read this first line. Guilty people run away from the scene of a crime, and that is what Tasha Jenkins was doing at the Gingell's house burned. Maybe. These are both maybes, but I'm more intrigued by Scythe and Sparrow right now. So far, Scythe and Sparrow wins. We have the St. Ambrose School for Girls by Jessica Ward. Let's see. My first view of the St. Ambrose School for Girls is from the back of the seat of my mother's 1981 Mercury. Okay, no, this one's not going to win for good first line. So these 2 are going back. We have 2 more options, but so far, Scythe and Sparrow is the winner. We have Ink and Bone by Lisa Unger. First line, Daddy was on the phone talking soft and low, dropping behind them on the path. Nah. We have Coram House by Bailey Sebolt. There's a flock of shadows under the old oak. Okay, I'm going to go with Scythe and Sparrow by Reed Weaver because the first line just got me. The first line was, if you hit someone in the back of the head hard enough, you can pop their eyeballs right out of their face. Good enough. You know, that's like the best one out of those. So, okay, one more prompt. I think. Yeah, let's do one more. And again, if we need to draw an extra one, we can. Or we will. But okay, a marriage of convenience. I don't know if I have a marriage of convenience. That, like, I can pick up. Or that I want to pick up. Because I want something that I'm obviously in the mood for. I'm looking at my bookshelf. I want something that I'm obviously in the mood for. Like, I have Marriage for One by Ella Mays, but I'm not in the mood for that. I don't really think I'm in the mood for a marriage of convenience. So let's choose a different one. A forbidden trope. Okay, I don't think I have taboo in here, so forbidden / taboo is what I mean by forbidden. So forbidden or taboo? Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do For the Fans by Nyla K, because they are step brothers. Okay, step brothers, which is forbidden and taboo. So I think I'm going to do For the Fans because, yeah, everything we do is for the fans. Like, love that. So, For the Fans, Nyla K. So these are the 6 books that we chose, so let's go over them. So the first one we picked was Dual POV, and for that we chose Never Lie by Freida McFadden. This is about Trisha and Ethan, who are newlyweds, and they are looking at houses to buy, and they think that they have found the house of their dreams when they visit the remote manor that once belonged to Dr. Adrienne Hale, who was a psychiatrist, and she vanished years ago with no trace. And so then a winter storm comes, and they get snowed in and trapped in here, and they find the manuscripts. They find the audio transcripts from her sessions with patients. And so then they start listening, and she starts learning very terrifying events. So that's what we picked for Dual POV. Excuse me. And then we picked, nope, not that one. Then we picked Read a Book You've Started but Never Finished. For that one, I chose Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi, which I soft DNF'd earlier this year. This is basically the 3rd book in the Shatter Me series, so I can't tell you what this one is about, but Shatter Me basically follows Juliet, who is like 18 or something, and she basically is like Rogue from X-Men. Like, she can't touch people. Her touch causes pain, causes death, and so she can't touch people, and it's dystopian. Just know that going into it. Okay, and then we have Read a Romance Contemporary. So for that, I chose The Mistake by Elle Kennedy, because this is a hockey second chance, I believe, contemporary romance, and it is part of a series that I need to continue. So I don't really know what that one's about. And then we have newest addition to the TBR, and for that we chose Alchemized by Cindy Yu. There will be a whole vlog on this, don't you worry. But Alchemized is basically the traditionally published version of Manacled, and I am very excited to read this. My camera is dying, so that's why I'm like rushing through this. It's because my camera is dying, so we gotta hurry. Okay, a book with a good first line. We have Silent Sparrow by Bree Weaver, and the line was, yet again, if you hit someone in the back of the head hard enough, you can pop their eyeballs right out of their face. This is the 3rd and final book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. This follows, what are the names? Fionn and Rose. And then we have a forbidden trope. So forbidden / taboo I linked together. So I chose For the Fans by Nyla K. And this one is about Kieran and Avi, and they are stepbrothers, and they start making adult content together to get money for, I believe, college or something. So that is that, and I hope you loves enjoyed, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you like my content. If you have any ideas, what you want to see, let me know, because I just want to connect with people. And if you read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them, non-spoiler of course. Let me know what you thought of them, what you rated them, and if you recommend them, and I will see you lovelies in the next video.